in our home, we've been programmed from a child up to learn and do. Learn and do. Not this. Learn and be. Amen. Learn who you are, what you are, and be. Amen. You didn't learn that. You learned how to labor. Amen. I was working in the guy's yard. He's rich, young. He got a jet. I ain't got no jet yet. So I was working in his yard. And, he out there watching what I'm doing, putting up, decorating his yard with some decorative fencing. And the question come up, is this what you do for a living? I hurried up and told him, no. I do this because I like it. I'm doing this for a living. I didn't go over there, I don't understand that. So after a while, we were talking about something. He was telling me about this person who had cancer. Whatever. Something. I don't even know what the subject was. I heard, but when the subject came up and he made the statement, my mind went to tell him what I really do, what I do for a living. So I went to tell him about, and I tried to find somebody on his equal that he might understand. He can call him if he want to. So I found another business on him, D&J Construction. D&J Construction, one of the original founders of that company was an old man who's dead now, whose name was R.D. Richardson. His son, Richard Richardson, has a son whose name is, we call him Little Richard, Richard Richardson Jr. So 3 generations, I knew the granddaddy, the daddy, and the son. Well, the grandson, the youngest of them, who's probably a little older than you, Dietrich, he's probably in his early 40s, I guess, somewhere in his 40s. He's not quite his old time. Anyway, his wife's name is Angie. And so this guy told me about this cancer and how they was contributing to help, financially with the situation, help whatever. I'm trying to tell him about something else. So I bring up, I said, Dean, you ever heard? He said, yeah, I know Dean. I said, now I'm called, come back. I said, well, Richard, I was at their house. I told him this story, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you go. I was at their house repairing a fence, a wood fence. I was at their house doing some repair work one year. And Richard came out and they asked me about, they were doing something with some company in the backyard. And I was there repairing their wood fence. And he asked me if I wanted some water or something to drink. I said, sure, I'll take some water. So we went inside, the 3 of us, husband, wife, and myself, to get some water. Now, and listen to me good, you're going to miss this story. It's very important right here, because I'm telling this guy I'm working for now, I'm still filling this contract. I'm doing about right at $9,000 for fence work in this man's yard. And so we talking here, because I take my time, you ain't gonna rush me, I work for myself. He wanted it done like a week ago. So be it. Gonna get done when I get done. But he's still out here talking to me. So I say, I'm telling you about Richard. So we get down to Richard. I tell you, wife's name is Angie. I say, years ago, she had cancer. And she went through radiation or whatever they go through. And the doctors told the couple that, they'd never be able to have kids. So they were fine with that. Yeah. She'd never be able to get pregnant and have kids. So, because of the treatment that she had went through. And so we in the yard, and now we in the house, they give me something to drink. I'm sitting there drinking my water, and they just stand there looking at me. Kind of, and I hear a baby crying. Any of y'all ever heard me tell this story? I heard a baby crying. I thought a baby was there. It couldn't have to be their baby. It could have been some of the people out in the backyard, baby. And it was upstairs. I say, the house was upstairs, so I assumed it was upstairs. When I found that lady was just in the spirit. And I say, y'all hear that baby crying? Because they standing here looking at me. And they look at each other and kind of smile. And they said, ain't no baby here. I say, I hear a baby crying. Then the word of wisdom came. Word of wisdom came. They said, we don't have no children, but we don't have no baby. He said, and then watch what they say. They say, Richard, during the talk, Richard say, Angie had, went through the cancer. I remember the cancer, but I didn't know what happened about that. So he tells me about she can't have no kids. I say, man, I hear a baby crying. Y'all can get ready. Y'all gonna have a baby. Listen, in less than around a year later, she had a baby. Hey, story over. I'm telling this guy because I'm trying to see, because he's church goer. He's a member of a church. I'm trying to build his faith because the person he's talking about with the cancer, that's what I do now. That ain't just what I talk, this is what I do. This fencing is I do this because I want to. Not because God called me to do fences. So the Oatis called me to do. The Oatis want me to have some money. Laying hands on folk don't get no money now. Okay, all right. So now, while she pregnant though, the cancer showed back up. So now the doctors are talking about a chart's got to be made. They're over in Shreveport. Now I don't know.